Imagine this. You walk into an interview and instead of tell me about yourself, your first question is, where is the Sargasso Sea? Yup, that actually happened. Thanks to Thomas Edison, who invented the interview trivia quiz, and only 7% passed. Today's interviews are everywhere, from Zoom meets in pajamas to AI bots screening through your resume. But how did we get here? And more importantly, has it always been this way? Before the 1800s, hiring was different. Your dad knew a guy who has a mill, and suddenly you're an apprentice. That changed with the Industrial Revolution. Factories, railroads, mass hiring. The need of the hour was systematic recruitment. Enter the scene, Thomas Edison, who is infamously known for his 146 trivia questions. He didn't want the fancy recipe, but someone with the grit to learn and draw interest. And apparently, an answer to who invented logarithms? As companies ballooned, they came up with a new department, personnel management. These are the grandparents of today's HR. But what did they want? Not skills, not creativity, but morals, values, and a jawline to flex. But all of that came crashing when the World Wars hit. To place the soldiers in the right roles, the psychologists came up with early aptitude assessments and psychology tests. The military called it strategy. By the 1950s and 60s, behavioral sciences entered the chat. Interviews weren't just Q&A anymore, they were science experiments. We see the rise of structured interviews. And for the high-level interviews, welcome to the assessment center. Multiple evaluators, group tasks, simulations. It was part job interview, part Hunger Games. Fast forward to the 1980s and 90s, paper resumes got an upgrade, and the internet came knocking. Online job portals like Monster.com appeared, and companies needed a lot of tools to handle a lot of applicants. Thus, the Applicant Tracking System, or the ATS. If you ever wondered, your resume disappeared into the black hole, it's the ATS. By the 2000s, interviews have become fully digitalized. Video calls and gamified experiences. Companies ask candidates to solve puzzles, play simulations. Sometimes it felt more like applying to Hogwarts than Deloitte. Then came 2020, remote first. Zoom. You apply for 5 jobs, record answers to 20 questions, and never interact with a single human being. Efficiency? Sure. But something was off. Today, we got AI tools, scanning your voice, face, and tone to spot leadership potential. But this also raised big questions around bias and fairness. But on the flip side, we're seeing rise in blind interviews, structured scoring, a real push towards DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because finally someone realized interviews should be fair and for everyone. And next time you're sweating through an interview, remember, you're part of a story that began with Edison, ran through the military, got hijacked by AI, and is still evolving.